Hey, what's up guys, with Android HD here, and recently I got a request from one of my viewers telling me to make a tutorial on Albe95 ROM version 2.0 based, it's a ROM based on Samsung firmware Android Lollipop 5.0.1 TouchWiz, and it's the OB7 base. First of all, reboot into recovery, and afterwards make sure you have an Android backup in case if something goes wrong with your current configuration. You will be able to get back to restore your backup, and your data will be safe. Okay, so after you've double checked that, go into wipe and format options as always and click clean to install a new ROM. Things to take in mind before flashing this ROM is that if you come for my Lollipop, from a KitKat ROM, for example, and for example Omega 4.4.2, and you want to upgrade to this ROM, you'll have to update your modem and bootloader. I'd recommending this by flashing stock firmware with Odin. I have a video on how to do this, and I'll put a link in the description, so you'll be safe and you'll be able to flash by default the bootloader and the modem. If you don't want to flash the stock firmware with Odin, all you have to do is to flash separately the modem and the bootloader dedicated to Lollipop. So after you've so if you're running please make sure to double check what modem your basement version in settings, about phone, and your bootloader by downloading an app called Phone Info and search it at BL section. So after you've wiped and format this, go to install zip and choose it from SD card, or either SD card 1 or SD card, because I stocked this ROM on the external SD card. I'm gonna go for SD card 1. So I'm gonna be testing this ROM along with the Hulk kernel, which is a project that was which is continued by a developer. I don't really know his name, sorry for that, but all I remember is that it was discontinued by Googie Max kernel. Okay, so let's install Albe95 ROM based on Lollipop. I think it benefits of ROM installer. Nope, it doesn't. It's just a stock update script. So as far as I see, it doesn't doesn't wipe all the data by default, so you'll have to wipe the data before, as I did in this video. So right now it's flashing Albe95 ROM, and afterwards we're gonna be flashing Hulk kernel. So stay tuned guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you may see, it says Albe's Lollipop ROM flashed, and the first boot may take more than 15 minutes because it's converting the cache partition from Dalvik to ART. So after you flash this, go and flash Hulk kernel overclock version. Okay, right now we're flashing the kernel, and let's see the boot animation. Okay, Galaxy S4 logo. So you may consider buying coffee because it's gonna take a while, first booting process. And yeah, same stock Samsung boot animation with strange sound. Yeah. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get back to you guys after it finishes the booting process. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm back and I set up Albe95 LolliROM. As you may see from the lock screen, things are different. You have this beautiful locking effect, and right after you unlock your device, you will see that your device is gonna look like a Note 4 converted to an S6, which is a great combination, but it will cost you some serious RAM. As you may see here, RAM status is 133 of 177. One thing I forgot to mention, I changed from hard kernel to let me show you, hybrid max kernel version 3.5 because I felt that it was really laggy, but with this kernel everything seems to be working smooth without any problem. You may see some lag from time to time, and that's because this ROM is kind of overloaded with ported apps. But let's dive into phone app and see what's new. Let me call a number, for example. Okay, yeah, as you may see, there are there is some lag from time to time. Contacts. Let's see, messages. Let's see the camera. So this is the default Galaxy S4 camera. I'm gonna take a picture and let's go into gallery and see it. No problem. Okay. Music. Let's play a song. Okay, let's turn it off. This is how the notification widget looks like. Let's see the lock screen along with the black album art. Let me see this beautiful animation. Okay. Video, clock, calculator, my files, S health, which I'm never gonna use, as voice. I'm not gonna be using the as voice. Okay, turn it off. Super user, this ROM is rooted, and I'm using kernel editor to customize all the kernel settings, from CPU to GPU to sound and so on. Okay, let's dive into settings and see what Albe95 has to offer us. So as you may see, everything is working. Believe me, Bluetooth is working. Device. Here, let's get into the lock screen, and you will see that you have a lot of unlocking effects like we had on Imperium ROM. Let's for example go to abstract tiles. Let's unlock it. As you may see, really nice animations. I'm gonna keep it like this. It integrated the Daydream colors, for example. Let's oh no, font and usual stuff you will get from LolliROM. Okay, so let's get into the most important part, the ultra power saving mode, which was ported to this. So we have the default grayscale mode, which is cool, and we have the ultra power saving mode, which converts this, as you may see, into a less battery eating device. Estimated max standby time with 10%, 1.3 days, which is a lie, of course, but let's see how it looks. You won't get 1.3 days with 10%, believe me, even if you're not using your device at all. So if you open the phone app, to get in the phone app with a grayscale yeah, and S Health has stopped because it isn't working with ultra power saving mode. So to get out, just turning off ultra power saving mode, and we're back. So you see we have S6 folders, look like. We have the Note 4, I think, weather widget. Okay Google. So it works. How tall is the okay Google. How tall is the Empire State Building? Really nice informations. Apply them both. Okay. And yeah, that's let's see the tools. We have the toolbox option here with all the apps. You can okay, quick shortcut for camera. Let's see how the lock screen looks like with notification. As you may see, we have I have 392 new messages, most of them from YouTube. And as you may see, it is behaving kind of smooth. The battery isn't that friendly because, and I believe that it's because of the flashing. I flashed it with 15% and it's not really calibrated. It will take some time. And another thing you should know about this ROM is that Task Manager is not available by long pressing this button, but pressing the option button. You may see everything with the Task Manager. Now the RAM is really at a really high level for a stock ROM. Okay, stock ROM in terms of not installing any apps on it, because this is very customizable. As you may see, it has a lot of features. It's based on Lollipop. You see the power saving is on that. I think that causes the lag. Why on earth would I have power saving on? Why on earth? Let's make a speed test. Let's open as many apps as we can. We're gonna click phone, back, contacts, back, messages, back, music app, back, whoops, clock, back, calculator, back, voice recorder, back, my files, back. Let's see, back. Interesting, the RAM is lower than before because I set up the task killer in a kernel auditor to a higher level. I think it kills app. It kills the unnecessary app, unnecessary. So we have the toolbox right here, really interesting. And the other things. There are tools, NFCs, everything is working perfectly. Ultra power saving mode by one press of the button. Right now, as you may see, you have only 1 day left with 8%, which is of course impossible. And yeah, that was the overview of Albe95 ROM version 2.0 based on Lollipop. I hope you like it. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel right down below. And as always, Wicked Android is out. Bye bye guys.